They say, look, if you want to sell this, the best offer you'll get is $3 a share. So you better put in three unless you want your offer to just sit there and not be taken by anybody because they're going to put it in an order book and match you with a buyer. So here I put three in here. And then it gives me what is called the estimated credit. The estimated credit is an estimate of how much money I'm expected to receive once the deal goes through. So right here is $7,498 that I'm expected to receive if it goes through. I cannot send the order through right now because it's after trading hours. It's Sunday night, but I could do this tomorrow morning. Now, this stock price is going to move, though. This price is going to move. Everything's constantly moving. So these numbers are going to be different from what you see right here, but this is a real thing that you can actually do. If you owned this stock, you could generate that $7,498 in a week if that's what you wanted to do, if you're willing to take on that business partner. And I want you to take $7,498 or 7,500, multiply that number by 4, and tell me what that number is. Tell me what that number is. Put it in the chat if you want to, because I want you to smell the money. I want you to just feel it. I want you to freak out and say, "Oh my God, that's insane." That's $29,000 a month. $29,000 a month of real money, and then I want you to go and see what somebody would get a monthly rent if they had a home that was worth $400,000, and compare the two numbers, and look at the numbers after expenses. And then also I want you to consider the fact that unlike real estate, this is liquid. I can sell this. I can get out of this. I can sell my Oklo stock tomorrow. I can sell it in 20 minutes. You can't do that with real estate. It takes weeks and weeks and weeks to do a real estate deal. Also, when I was a landlord, I remember a lot of headaches. I remember just being like, man, I got to think about this and worry about that and do this and do that. Find a tenant, make sure the tenant's good, make sure the tenant isn't tearing up my property. I got tired of all that. I showed this to my wife. I explained it to you just like I'm explaining it to you, or I explained to her just like I'm explaining it to you. And she was like, "Oh, that's a no-brainer. Of course, let's do that." Okay. So this is something that you can do. Now, here's the thing. Options also have more value if you add more time to them, right? So let's say that I really need cash. This is what's beautiful. This is where this just gives you so much power and control. Let's say I just really want to pull a lot of cash out of my investment. Now, the more I pull out of it, though, the longer the contract I'd have to commit to. But in this world, time literally is money. Like you literally can sell time. So if I go in and I take the same option, same strike price, 152.50, write this down. So if I pick a strike of 152.50 that expires on Friday, I get $3 a share, right? Everybody see that? All right. Now, I want you to imagine, what if I stretched this out and I went out, I don't know, let's go out a year. September 18th, 2026. That's a little bit less than a year. Look at that same strike price. Well, 152 is not there, but let's look at 155. Look at that amount. You see that number right there? It went from $3 to what? 46. So if I sold those same three contracts, I can pull $128,000 in cash out of my investment without even selling my stock. I've sold nothing. I've sold you. All I've sold to the other person, when I say I sold nothing, sorry, I sold nothing in this dimension. Everything I sold is in the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is you got length, width, height, time, and then this fifth dimension of probability, possibility. I literally have sold an asset that is in another dimension because this stock is not at 152 right now or 155 right now. But I can sell this option and get 46.85. Or I can be really conservative and pick a strike price super high where I say, it's 144 and I kind of want to hold on to as much as I can. So I'm only going to sell it to you if the price goes to 260. That means I got to make another $120 a share before I sell it, which would be another $360,000 for my family. And then I'll let you buy it. Well, guess what? I can sell that option for $80,000. And that's $80,000 cash that I would get in my account on Monday.